Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of Rimworld. Last time, we finally caught up on our plasteel problem. We built a whole bunch of art, and we started actually running low on slate, which is amazing, because I didn't think that was a possible thing we could do. Turns out it is. This time, I don't know, got a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to deconstruct this first. At some point, we're going to build the rest of these. I also want to build a second level of turrets. I've been meaning to do that for like 6 episodes now. We also need to finish hunting and getting more meat, because we're sort of behind on that. What else do we need to do? I don't know. Got a whole bunch of stuff we need to do. Anyway, I guess we need to start growing cotton again. That's something we need to do. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, this is almost done, so... Honestly, this has gone a lot longer than I thought. We're at 122 days in, so we're doing okay. We've only had like 2 raids. I'm surprised about that. I was kind of expecting there to be more raids, especially earlier on, because the game tends to like to send like small raids of like individuals to just attack you for some reason. But especially with a tribal world, I figured that there'd be raids more often, because the way the game does raids is group of travelers. So basically, the way the game does raids is it sets points values. So it'll decide, like, it'll say, okay, 1100. Can we afford that? Yeah, we can. So it'll set point values for, like, equipment and the number of people, etc., etc. And essentially, the more people there are, or the more equipment you have, the higher the point value. But when you use tribespeople, they oftentimes have terrible weapons, so you end up with the way they balance out how much the point values later on is you increase the point values as they send more people. So you end up with like, like mobs, basically. You end up with large, angry riots attacking you, which is what I was hoping for. It's kind of why I decided to use a tribal mod, is because I was hoping that it would balance out it would basically balance out like numbers, because the biggest thing early on is, or later on is, you end up with all this like high-tech equipment, and the equipment's all real good, but because the enemies also get good equipment, you end up with not as many of them. So when you build a defense system like this, because there's only like 10 guys, even with heavy armor, they walk in and you just kill them all, because there's not as many of them. Whereas the turrets can only fire on so many people. There's only so many targets that a single turret can kill within a certain amount of time. So you end up with these human wave formations that sort of just fall in and attack you, which is sort of what I was hoping would happen, but that hasn't really come. Doesn't really come to fruition, I suppose, is the way to put it. Alright, so we got a whole bunch of stuff. The wheat's almost already grown, which is pretty good. Plasteel's done, yay. So we might finally have enough plasteel. Yeah, I can stop feeling like I'm plasteel poor. Have they hunted everything? No, they're doing that now, I think. I don't know. No, they definitely haven't hunted everything, so probably have other things they need to be doing other than that. Alright, so this is almost done. So we have a whole bunch of stuff we kind of need to get taken care of. Cave tender. I don't really care about that. All this linen cloth. Oh my god, so much artwork. Keep forgetting what's new and what isn't. Well, it's all basically sellable stuff anyway. At some point we could probably call for a... Like, we could probably call for another caravan. We certainly have enough stuff. I'm kind of hoping, or holding out hope for a, an orbital trader instead, but... I guess pickers can't be choosers, right? Or beggars can't be choosers, I guess. That's what I'm thinking of. Alright, so the wheat's almost grown again. Corn's grown, that's good. I don't even know why I'm still producing whiskey, because there's really no reason for me to be producing it at this point. Especially not when I have other things I can grow instead. So I may switch over all of my I may switch over all of my production when it comes to all my production when it comes to liquor over to either vodka or rum, depending on which is more expensive at the moment. Not that I don't like making tequila, but still. I would say of them, the whiskey's probably the one I need the least, because it's worth the least. Oh, cargo pods. Okay. Oh, hey, meat fell from the sky. Is that an alpha beaver? There are alpha beavers still on the map. That's amusing. That's amusing. There's still alpha beavers on the map. I was like, where are all the trees? Oh, that's why. The alpha beavers ate them all because I just didn't do anything last time there were alpha beavers walking around. Alright, power armor's almost done. All the agave fruit we could ever want. Let's turn all that into liquor for me. So close. Hope it's good. Hope it turns out to be good power armor, because nothing worse than making, like, awful power armor. Any day now. There you go. Alright, so it's made power armor. It was normal power armor. What did you put on then? Excellent power armor. Alright. So we actually need to, like, get steel up and running, looks like. Which is not a huge deal. More art. More art. Okay, we got a combat supplier, that's good. Can offload some of this artwork. Okay. We're gonna buy your components and buy your medicine. Well, yeah, we have all this artwork we don't need. So we're gonna offload all of this artwork, which isn't worth very much money, but it adds up. We're gonna keep the power armor for now. Anything else worth buying? Not really. Keep the whiskey because we don't really need. We'll keep our alcohol for later. I am glad to see that we're like catching up on our plasteel, so we're actually like in a good spot. I'm very happy with that. And yes, I am waiting for these to catch out because these need to get to 60%. And then when this gets to 60%, we'll just harvest them all so we can stop having to harvest only the oranges at once. We just harvest everything at the same time. Right, that's almost grown. Still have cocoa sitting here. Still have 3,000 cocoa. We haven't done anything with it, just sitting there. Do I change the agave? Do I change this to something else? I feel like I do. I feel like I change it to something else. What do I change it to, though? I think the cotton was actually probably a good thing to do. Probably do cotton. Yeah, let's do cotton. We'll change that to cotton. It's only 26% grown. 47% grown. We're gonna change this to something else. We're gonna change this to. Let's do rice. Because rice grows really quickly, so it's not a huge deal if we make rice. Keep those two. Which corn do we have? It's 9,600 corn. So let's actually stop making corn wort. And we can switch this corn over. Switch the corn over to. You know, we're gonna do grapes. I believe. Let's see. Berry wine and grape wine are not the same thing. So grape wine, where's grape must? Well, what do we need to make grape must aside from just grapes? Cider must and wine must. I suppose the other stuff's allow rotten. So we just need grapes. Okay. Well, fine. So we're gonna stop making. We're actually gonna set this so we can use corn now, because I'm just gonna stop making. I'm gonna stop making other things. So we should probably turn. Let's turn agave fruit off first of all. We'll also turn off grapes. And we'll do that for here too. Don't know why I didn't do that before. Man, I probably should turn this off. Oh, we already did there. Never mind. Turn the grapes off. Use corn again. Let's keep the potatoes. We could probably actually use potatoes too, considering we have 6,000 potatoes, but yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be either fine or awful. I'm not sure which. Anyway, they're gonna grow. Put rice down. That's fine. Actually, I should probably tell them to not use rice. Let's not use rice. Use wheat, but you can't use rice, because we're actually going to want to use the rice for things. I want to make rice, we want to do with rice what we do with basically everything else we grow, which is turn it into alcohol. Because who doesn't love alcohol? Admittedly, alcohol is a very long and quite painful process, it feels like sometimes, but hey. Progress is progress. Okay, so they're all going to do that. Now we can start actually using some of this corn that we have 9,500 of. Ooh, finally, we got a raid. A group of raiders are attacking nearby. Okay, so there's a lot of them. So let's just do this by canceling all hunting. We don't need to do anymore. Don't hunt Muffalo. You need to come inside. We're going to turn this on. And you're going to run really quickly. Use your bionic legs. Run quickly. Don't run through the fire, please. Yes, you could just run through here. That would be wonderful. Okay. Now we wait. So we got a bunch of guys. Oh, alpha beavers too. Okay. Okay. New plan. Probably should not have a wall there because they're just going to shoot through the wall. On the plus side, this does seem to be working very well. Okay, so new plan. I just didn't want them what I don't want is I don't want them hiding here. Although I suppose I could just deconstruct this, but then they're just going to hide over here. So we'll deconstruct. I guess I just shouldn't have a. Alright, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Alright, so now that guy's dead. You're pretty shot up, as are you. You'll make good prisoners. Turn that off. Turn the toggle off. Capture him. And you're smelting metal. Who's doing something that doesn't involve? You're wandering. Here. Here, capture them. Alright, pick them up. Get all of our stuff. Good thing these granite walls are pretty good. At some point we'll repair it all, but these guys been healed? Okay, they were. Yay, heal. Part of me wants to harvest all these again, so I guess I'm going to. Here, harvest all that. Yes, get all the ambrosia we will ever need. Anyway. Glad they're no longer incapable of walking. We also need to add floors. Because apparently I just didn't make floors before. Oh, Alpha Beaver. Hello, Alpha Beaver. Cargo pods. Watermelons have fallen from the sky. Alright. Wonder why these grow so much faster. Here, eat awesome lavish meals and try not to be horribly injured all the damn time. I mean, I suppose I could give you anesthetic, but you're in extreme pain, so no. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, we still need to get a handle. Still need to get a handle on our steel issues. Which I guess we'll do later when we're not doing 1,000 other things that need to be done. I suppose I should not have my guys waste time hunting like rats and stuff. Feel like that's probably a waste of time. Of course, I have them do it anyway, but still. More artwork, huh? Oh, you can just mouse over. You don't have to click on it. You can just mouse over and it'll say what it is. But still, I wish it would tell you what it was. You guys still injured? You still have your gear though, so you know what? You can administer stuff. You can administer stuff. Not euthanize. Anesthesia? Anesthesize? I know what anesthesia is. I just don't know how to pronounce this. Anesthesize? Like, I know what anesthesia is. To go under anesthesia. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I'm sure somebody out there who's a doctor could probably tell me, but I have no idea. But since they're in pain, we'll just, you know, we have all this medicine, we'll just give them, just knock them the fuck out. Yes, now you're in anesthetic, so now or you shouldn't be in pain. Ooh, a slaver's shown up. Hey, congratulations. I thought giving them anesthesia would make them, like, not be in pain, but apparently I was wrong. Apparently anesthesia just knocks them the fuck out. It keeps them in pain, though. A little bizarre. Anyway, what are you doing? Cleaning dirt? Hey, which one are you? There you are. Hey, I got slaves. What, you don't want my slaves? I thought you were slavers. You're slavers, so why don't you want my slaves? Why don't you want my slaves? Is it because they can't walk out of here on their own at the moment because I knocked them the hell out? No. How long was last now? Oops. I'll be real pissed if it turns out that I can't if they leave because I can't sell them because I was stupid and knocked them out right before a slaver showed up. That would be kind of dumb of me. All right, so we got one idle colonist. Probably stop growing potatoes now that I think about it. With so many potatoes. On the other hand, I don't want to. Let's turn that back on. Get some guys back to digging. No longer incapable of walking. That's good. Maybe you're not also going to be soon no longer incapable of walking? So I basically gave you stuff at the same time. Okay, he's a scientist? He's a scientist? Feline scientist. His name is Cheetah. Field of felines. And selective breeding set during to find the perfect breeding grounds for cats. So he's Catman. Or Catwoman, I guess, in this case, because it's a female archer. It's Catwoman. Okay. Amateur astronomer turned battlefield tech. Okay. As much as I'd love to keep you two, though. Wait. Where will Wolverine me go? Okay. So they're not from the same tribe. That's good. Okay, so here. Except fine, I'll buy your Ibex Ram. No, we still can't. It's still worth more than you can sell. No, just, you know what, I don't even care. Yeah, whatever. I just want to get rid of them. So I don't have to feed them. I don't have to feed them. Here, got other things I need you all to do. Here, somebody killed the ram. No, we just bought. Oh wait, no one has handling enabled, do they? Just turn enabling on really quickly. Incapable of violence. Here, go deal with that. Go kill the ram. Look, free meat. Alright. I'm not sure why I'm killing rats, because there's like no reason to do that, but... I was hoping this would be done sooner, but I guess not. On the plus side, we'll get more stuff from all of these. I got 3 idle colonists, turn that on. And go back to hunting. Actually, are they set to hunt? Is anyone set to hunt first? No. In fact, everyone's set to mine first. Basically. No, because you're a researcher, that's why. Here, we'll turn this up above mining, except for these two. And that way, hopefully, we'll do other things I want them to do. That granite again. Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, take my slaves. Alright, got ship computer core. Almost done researching everything I could ever want to take. Let's get the ship antimatter propulsion. That was all of our... Okay, the rice is growing really quickly, as it should. Got a whole bunch of heal root, that's good. Everyone's mining. Okay, let's hunt the muffalo. Raccoons. Ignore the rats and squirrels. Let's can hunt all the turkeys. And the tortoises, why not? You can hunt a couple alpha beavers and alpacas. I need a whole bunch of shit. This is good. But I think I'm going to cut this one here. And then next time we're hopefully going to... This is all going to be done next time. So we're going to hopefully go and experiment a little more with a few more... Ooh, wait a minute. Hold up. Is the rum done? The rum is done. Okay, wait a minute. So this is worth $14. Oh, okay. So that's worth a lot of money. Okay. Guess we're making rum. So we're gonna reinstall this somewhere else. Actually, first we're gonna deconstruct it, and then when these are done, we run out of other warts and other things. We're gonna switch over these spaces to making rum, I suppose. And I guess that'll be good, since we have plenty of time and room for that. But that's all gonna be next time. So see y'all later.